What's up, everyone? This is Brooks for you, and today we're reviewing 76224 Batmobile Batman vs. Joker Chase. Can they get any more generic with these names? But yeah, we're going to be diving into this, and I also just want to get out of the way first. This is $48. What the hell? Now, surprisingly, I actually think what you get for your money is okay. I really love the build. Figures are mediocre. Now, let's just get this out of the way. The new Batman is meh. I love the torso. The torso's great. The Kaz face should not be reused. This dual molded helmet is it's an abomination. It's an actual abomination. Let's just, yeah, he deserves to be off camera for the rest of this. I do love the Joker though. That face is really, really nice. Of course, love the Doctor Who hairpiece in this color. Suit's nice. Unfortunately, there is no back face because it's a DC set. They don't like you, like the DC. Here we have the grapple gun, which is built in a very interestingly simple way, as you can see. We have another one of our very oversized batarangs and black handcuffs. Now let's look at the vehicles. This vehicle is a lot bigger than I expected. Like, I'm not, I mean, you see my hands a lot in these videos, but like, it takes two of my hands. It's okay. I can understand why it's the price it is. I don't think it should be the price it is, but I can understand why. Now, first, what's really neat is you spin that flame moves. I just love the overall shaping of this, and I can definitely see how this was meant to be the Batmobile flash tracking. I love this at the front. There's these two little headlights, but there's a main feature in here, and that is you take these off, and guns. I think that's a pretty neat feature, don't you? No more gun. So yeah, I do dislike that you actually have to take parts off for a feature, though. I do not like how there's so many features nowadays that require you to take parts off for them. And also the guns do look like a bit of the detailing, which is okay. I, of course, love these back bits, and you can see it from the back, just some exhaust stuff. There's a little place back here where you're supposed to put your weapons if you want to. And here's the top of the Batmobile. Comes off, so you get somewhere that you can place your Batman. There's a little computer in there. Now, I can understand why they didn't do the Batman with the cool cape for this set. I get it. They used, frankly, a not great Batman for a 89 set just because it's kind of what they had to do, but I don't really like it. It is a nice fit, though, I will say. But it's a Batmobile. You've seen a million Batmobiles before. There isn't that much to say about a Batmobile. And you're going to notice that by the fact that this is a rather short video for what this set could have been, which is not good. I mean, I think my final thoughts on the set is, I like the build. It's a nice build. Mediocre figures. I mean, it's mediocre figures, mediocre... Can I even call this a side build? No. It's for $48. I get it. There's a lot of stuff in the Batmobile. I can understand where the price is going. It's a solid thing. It's a nice thing. It feels like a really nice Speed Champion set. But that's what it is. A nice Speed Champion set, which is already a line I feel like is overpriced at times. And there's nothing really going for it. It's DC Comics is back in Lego, but it's another Batmobile. You don't need another Batmobile. If you like this Batman, you can go out and get it, of course. I mean, I did. I like 1989 Batmobile. I like the tumbler. I have two of the little tumblers. I have the big tumbler. I have, a lot of those stuff because I like these iterations of Batman. But they should never make another Batmobile at this price. Like, if I had to buy, like, the Ben Affleck Batmobile at this price, no. God, no. No, you couldn't get me to do that. And that's my problem here. Is there just isn't... Unless you grew up with these films, unless you're an adult, who grew up with 1989 Batman, who wanted this, I do not see any reason to buy this. The only reason this exists, frankly, in my eyes, is because they had one in the Batcave, and people were going to get mad if they had to buy the Batcave to get this. That's the only reason I think the set exists. And that isn't great. I mean, I don't think there's going to be enough kids that are actively trying to buy this. I mean, I think they'll buy it because it's Batman. Parents who've seen the films will buy it because, oh, it's the Batman I liked when I was a kid. However, this isn't existing on its own merit. As a set, it's a good representation of what it's doing, but this is like the third one. They had the promo, they had the Batcave, now they have this. That is 3 iterations of the same Batmobile. And those 3 iterations look basically the same. Now, personally, I'm glad they don't have to buy that awful Shadow Cave Batmobile. Sorry, the Shadow Box Batcave. I'm glad I don't have to buy that. I am glad Lego gave me a reason not to buy it. But I shouldn't have to go and buy that for a vehicle, and that's why I'm glad this exists. But I shouldn't have to pay $48 for this thing to exist. I do not think they had to do it in this way. I mean, again, for the amount of parts, for the amount of size, I get why it's this price, but it's just, the price leaves a sour taste in my mouth for what otherwise would be one of the best DC sets I have ever been able to play with. I mean, the Tumbler is one of my favorite DC sets ever. Guess what? On sale, that's like $32. $40 is exceptional for that thing. If this was $40, I'd be raving about it. But it's $48. It's at $8 more. Hell, if it was $45, I'd be almost more okay with it. But it's at $3 more, or $8 more. I believe it's $8 more than it should be. But that's just the era of Lego we have to accept now, and I don't like that because I feel like sets like this are just taking advantage of knowing that the adults with nostalgia will buy this. Again, I'm buying it because I have nostalgia for the films. It's just frustrating. It's showing where things are going, and I don't always think I agree with where some things Lego Group are doing is going. But guess what? We're about to review Dream sets, and I really liked those. So yeah, stay here, stay on the channel, whatever, and I'm about to get you those. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Be a rhino, and goodbye.